So, ladies and gentlemen, I got a little update from a video all the way back in November. If you all remember, as you see by this image, that back in November, myself and my grandfather got in an accident just a week before Thanksgiving. To quickly recap, what happened was right after we got out of work, we were on our way home, trying to go over the train tracks, around a bus, like not a school bus, but one of those other kind of public transportation kind. And out of nowhere, as we're still going forward, there was nothing in front of us, and yet the truck just almost hit like an emergency brake. Just stop, 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 stop. We're like, what in the world? And then we get rear-ended by the white Mazda that you see on the left side of the screen. And as a result of that, our insurance rates went up. It took 2 months for the truck to go in to get repaired, and then took 2 months after that for us to finally get it back. Big headache. But I just learned something today. Something that we did not know was revealed about a month ago. See, this truck that my grandfather has is a 2023 GMC Canyon. He had just gotten it, I think, around September or October of this past year. And after he decided to get this truck in, because he had another incident just recently where the truck stopped again out of nowhere. Thankfully, there was no accident this time, and I was not in the vehicle. He was with my uncle. And we realized, hey, something's got to get looked into. And after he just got home, he showed me some paperwork, and I did a quick bit of research, and we see what the problem is. Right here. As of last month, 2023 GMC Canyon recalled for unexpected emergency braking activation. The very issue that caused our accident back in November. And this article just came up a month ago. Like I said, we had the accident back in November. It took until January for them to take it in for repairs, and it took until, I think, just last week now for us to finally get it back. And now today, as of Thursday, March 28th, he finally sent it in to get it checked, and that's when we find out about this recall, because this, like I said, was what caused the accident in the first place. And because of that, all of a sudden our insurance rates went up like big time because of the accident. But now we have something to fight back with. Because we have, like, if they need my testimony, I'll easily give it. Because like I said, I was in the truck when the accident happened. I can confirm that this is exactly what happened to the truck that caused us to be rear-ended by the white Mazda. Let's look into this article because I'm just reading this now. GM has released a new recall for certain units of 2023 GMC Canyon. The recall is related to an issue affecting the pickup's automatic emergency braking system, which can unexpectedly trigger and result in the vehicle abruptly coming to a stop. Because like I said, when we went around the bus, there was absolutely nothing in front of us. The truck just stopped. It almost felt like it was fighting. It's like, Grandfather was like, what the hell? We hear beep, 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 and then boom, got rear-ended. Now, let's look at what the article says below here for the problem. The issue is related to the vehicle's front camera module software. The front camera module is designed to identify obstacles and trigger the emergency braking system to prevent the vehicle from crashing into the obstacle, which is understandable. Because you see that with commercials all the time. Like, you see somebody crossing the road and all of a sudden the vehicle stops like, oh, good thing, emergency braking. However, affected units of 2023 GMC Canyon may have improperly programmed front camera module that could falsely identify an obstacle, causing the braking. Yeah, it's suddenly causing this. It's saying if the automatic emergency braking system unexpectedly activates, may increase the risk of a crash. And like I said, when this happened, there was absolutely nothing in front of us to cause us. We went over train tracks, then all of a sudden when we were to the left of the bus, beep, 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 beep. So I can understand if the truck is doing that when you're like moving like sideways or anything to try to go to the next lane and it stops then. But in this case, we weren't even doing that. We were just going straight forward, crossing the train tracks, and all of a sudden, that happened. Now, for the fix, they're saying GM is instructing dealers to install a free software update for the front camera module system software. In addition, GM has issued the stop delivery order on affected models. So they're saying it's going to be affecting this. Vehicles affected by the recall include certain units of this car, or the truck, sorry. Also affects certain units of 2023 Chevy Colorado as well. They're saying affected units estimated that it recall over 9,000 of these vehicles. And like I said, our truck is one of them. Because, yeah, it got pretty ridiculous because my grandfather was constantly wanting his truck back and I kept hearing about it. And it's saying right here, GM will issue notification letters to affected owners by April 8th, 2024 with instructions to make an appointment with their local dealer. Like I said, my grandfather had that because it was either 2 or 3 days ago. Like I said, the truck acted up on him again with my uncle in there, just them. Thankfully, there was no accident. Nobody got hit or anything. But this is what prompted him to bring in, being like, okay, this is the second time this has happened unprovokingly. What's going on? And now we find out about this. Like I said, he's got the paperwork, and we will be fighting this. The insurance company will be seeing this whole thing. They will be seeing the paperwork, and we will fight this, guaranteed. Like I said, I can collaborate with the story saying that this is exactly what caused the accident. And our insurance rates should not go up because, again, we are not at fault. This is a programming/vehicular issue itself. We did not do anything to cause this accident. The truck did it itself. Then saying owners who are unsure if their vehicle is affected by this recall, you can visit that contact information, everything. But yeah. And you see other people leaving comments and everything. It's just like, holy crap, more problems with unnecessary nanny equipment, added vehicles. I mean, it's understandable to have this, like, emergency system, like, and everything like that to prevent accidents, like, especially if something is in front of you. Like I said, this one went off unprovokingly. All we did was go over train tracks, clear ahead of us, and yet the truck still activated this. And like I said, we were baffled trying to figure out how to describe this or figure out how this happened, because we were in the clear. So, yeah, finally we've got an answer as to what happened with the accident back in November. Thank goodness. Anyway, let me know all in the comment section below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for listening, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and good day, everybody.